presentation, we're going to kind of, I think we've gotten ahead, so my seniors will retweak the rest of the schedule based upon parent availability, and then kind of take a break to go to the restroom and freshen up, and then evaluate our time between where we are and the time we're able to go down for lunch. Nicole, you ready?
Yes.
Awesome.
Hi, my name is Nicole, and this year I did my whole project in the field of mission work. So this is something that I've been really interested in for my entire life. I've been really involved in my church community, but it's a super small one, so I haven't had the opportunities to go on like any abroad mission trips or something, which has definitely been my goal to do before high school ended, and but it's okay. And so I kind of focused on how that's always been a passion of mine, but how I wanted to be able to give that to others as well. So that's kind of how my internship evolved. But the first thing that I really knew this year was what I wanted my research topic to be, and that was the effectiveness and sustainability in mission work. So I really focused on not only the methods that missionaries and groups of mission workers um, use while they are in another community, whether it's abroad or in the United States or wherever, but also on how missionaries sustain themselves so that they can do kind of the best work and be ready to serve at any time in the ways that the community they're serving is necessary. So that was really what my research project was focused on. And what I found the kind of key factor in successful and sustainable mission work is communication between the community and the missionaries, because in the end, the people of the community know a lot better what they need to be done and what needs to be fixed or what they need help with than a group of outsiders does. So that's really important, and it creates sustainability because the community is getting what they need, and as long as they're able to learn and work with the missionaries instead of being worked for, they're able to continue programs that missionaries start. So that's what I found in my research, and I think that that's something that I'll definitely be able to use and remember as I continue on through life. So this is my internship, and I did it right there at Cunningham United Methodist Church, and that's my mentor, Thomas Frost. And basically, what I did, it was kind of my last resort because I had hoped to do something international, and I was like, I'm not gonna go and ask my church because I don't know they'll like let me do whatever I want, but I want something like more challenging, and I want something international. But there's not much of that in Charlottesville, and with my schedule, I wasn't gonna be able to travel to Richmond or another city. So I decided to ask my pastor, I was like, can I plan a mission trip for the youth of the church to go on, because that's something I've always wanted to do, and the opportunity was never there. So I would love to give that opportunity to the younger kids. And he was like, oh yeah, you can definitely do that. So he has been kind of helping me along this year. Um, Sometimes he's just kind of let me go off on my own, which is fine too, but he's always there for questions. So there have kind of been two main steps. The first one over there was really promoting it. You can't read that, but there's a little article that I wrote about what the mission trip was going to be. Um, of kind of, I don't know where we're going to go yet, but I would like for you guys to help me decide, and just gaining interest and seeing who would like to be involved. And then the second step, after we got a team of people together and we had decided on where we were going to go, we had to fundraise. And this is kind of our smallest little fundraiser that we did, a bake sale, but we've done a car wash, and then we're also working on planning to work some events at UVA concession, so raise some extra funds as well. And we have also received some donations for that, so that's kind of the process that I'm still currently in, is raising money and kind of getting people to sign their forms and things like that before we go. So right here in the middle of these two steps, we decided where we're going to go, and I had kind of made a list of like 5 to 7 different places. Some of them were in Virginia, some kind of along the east coast of the United States. The goal was to be able to drive, but like kind of far away, so it was a new experience. And so where we decided on is York, Pennsylvania. So we will be going there June 25th through 30th. There's about 12 people going, and I think 8 of them are the youth. So that'll be a lot of fun. We'll be serving at different local nonprofits in York, such as there's like food pantries, working with some special needs kids, some retirement homes, and different things like that. So it'll be kind of an overall experience. The kids will be seeing lots of different areas of mission work. So that'll be lots of fun. Um, and so that's my internship, and this is my community service. So the Justice Movement slash Just Water is an organization that I first heard about in August or September of, and it was when I was in the process on a committee that was planning some youth retreats for in November and December up in Lynchburg, and they said this was going to be the organization coming to speak. I had no idea what they were, but I was rolling with it because that's what I was told they were going to be there, and it sounded cool. Just Water sounded like it maybe had something to do with mission, so I was really interested in getting to meet them. And when I went to the first retreat, the speaker for the weekend who was there to talk to people about it was, his name's Cole Lindsay, and his wife was the founder of the Justice Movement and Just Water. So basically, the Justice Movement is her like brainchild that she like dropped all of her other various careers and like focused on this. And there it's kind of a series of different initiatives to promote like justice in the world. And their first thing that they have done is Just Water. They're also working on one focusing on like slavery in the world, especially dealing with like women and children. But right now their main focus is Just Water, and that is also what I focused on for my community service. Is their little sub organization that focuses on providing clean water to people who lack access to it in Southeast Asia and mainly in Sri Lanka. But basically, when I went to the youth retreat, the first thing that I did was I only drank water for 40 days. So that was like the first thing that they kind of challenged everyone to do. I ate food. So sometimes people think I didn't eat food, but I did. I just drank water, so like no soda or juice. And that I started doing that before I ever met Brooklyn. And then this is me actually meeting Brooklyn. That was in December. And when I met her, I was like, hey, in November when I met your husband, I thought that what you guys are doing is really cool. I'm doing this project this year for my governor's school program, and I want to do something with you guys for community service. She lives in Florida, so she was my mentor, but she lives in Florida, so I didn't talk to her that much, just over email, and she's like in Africa and all over the world a lot. So that was kind of hard communicating with her. But basically, what I decided to do was plan a 5K to raise money for Just Water. And when I told Brooklyn that, she was really excited. And she was like, oh, you must be a runner. And I was like, no, I've never run in my life, so I don't know what I'm doing. But she was like, oh, you'll be great. And that we didn't talk that much after that, but somewhat we did. And so this is one of the little numbers from the 5K, which that was one of the first things I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I need to make. I don't know how to time a 5K. So there was just a lot of questions that came up as soon as I decided that's what I wanted to do. So I went to our school's cross country coach, Miss Brogan, a lot, and she helped me figure out what to do and kind of calm my nerves. It was a lot better. And this is actually one of the most significant things that happened, I think, through this whole process. Because I was so confused on how to plan a 5K, not a runner. And I just got really lost in like the logistics of it all. That I kind of forgot about what the actual community service meant to me. So that's when I just kind of had to take a step back and be like, oh, it's okay. It's like gonna work out. And I also learned really the importance of like delegating different things out to people. So I don't know how to plan a 5K that well. Now I do. I've seen it. But at the time, I had no idea. So I was like, okay, I maybe need some people to do like this for me or to help me out. And that kind of helped me to realize like I can't do it all on my own, even though I wanted to. It's my project. And I was a little bit controlling But once I like let other people do that, it was a lot better and it just went a lot more smoothly. So this is the actual 5K. There was about 35 to 40 participants, and this is kind of everybody taking off, running, walking, jogging, or whatever. And it was a lot of fun. It was a great event. And in the end, there was actually, well, my goal for the event was to raise $1,000, and in the end, I raised 1,192. So got past my goal a little bit, but that is my legacy, is that money right there. But really, what the legacy is that that will go to provide 47 people minimum with clean water. So that's really awesome. And it really finally ties in the whole international aspect of what I wanted this project to be about. So I don't know exactly where the money will go or what it will be used for. It could be wells or filtration systems. Um, but it just kind of depends. But the main thing is like 47 people are going to get water to drink, which is really cool. So this is my advice to everyone, upcoming governor school students, is to be passionate. Choose a project that you care a lot about, because it'll make it seem a lot less like work, and it'll just be something that you love doing. And it'll just, I think that with this being something I'm so passionate about, it allowed me to roll a lot more smoothly through the whole process. In the fall, I'll be attending the University of South Carolina, where I will be pursuing a degree in civil and environmental engineering. So hopefully with that degree, I will be able to partner with nonprofits similar to the Justice Movement and Just Water, to be able to be an engineer for those projects, and helping people in third world countries with problems with infrastructure and things like that. So that is my goal, and that's yeah.
What did you start with planning? Biggest challenges you had?
At first, it was getting people's attention, I guess, and seeing who was interested. Because people would kind of tell me like, "Oh, that sounds fun," if they were available to do it, or it was something they actually wanted to do. So that was really hard. Was actually seeing who was interested in it.
And then how did you pick York? It's just
Um,
location
out of the different kind of possibilities that I picked, I kind of wrote down how much it was going to cost, how far transportation was, um, and different things like that, what we were going to be doing. And I liked the group of kids that had decided to go choose, and that was one of the thoughts on it.
So do you think that you would like to do um, mission work in some other, where would you like to go?
My goal has always been to go to Africa, so that.
You ever thought about the police school?
Um,
You're doing research.
I have kind of briefly, like earlier in high school, but not extremely. Did you have another question or no?
Now, I was going to talk about the sustainability of mission work. You experienced that when you were working through where you want to take this. What did you find that made you stick to what you really want to make it happen?
Well, the whole sustainability aspect that I looked at in my research definitely helped me a lot with choosing a location. The reason that I liked York so much is that we'll be working with local organizations that already exist. So we will be an outside group, but it's just helping with programs that already exist. So they will still exist, which just.
Thank you.